completely. Hold on 1 second here. I am going to check everything is going on here, but I have a feeling it is not. So let's have a looky-see here. Now, because I did not click my screen. Okay, here we go. Right, take 2 for the day. Yay, we are working. Can you guys just bear with me a few minutes here? Hopefully everyone is going to pop in. I just need to do a few things here. So let's get this all rocking and rolling. I hope everyone is having a lovely Tuesday. Tuesday was my last video. I just need to do a few things to this feed. Just do a few things behind the scenes, just so everything goes off, hopefully, without a hitch. You know, we cross our fingers on these things, and I do want to delete the last video so no one gets all kerfuffled that we're on the wrong feed. So as you come in, please make sure thumbs up, say hello. For those of you who I haven't met before, my name is Woodbridge. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. So being in Australia basically means I can only sell to people in Australia. But I come on here and I engage with people from all around the world. So I love sharing inspiration and like doing these mini classes with you guys. And I love hearing from you. I know I do help a lot of you with your orders. So yes, that is awesome. Hello, Leslie. Hello, Shaz. Great. You guys found me. That is perfect. Great. So I have some people here. So still just doing a few things, because normally I pre-schedule all of this, but these are the few bits and bobs that I'm doing now while I'm live. So please bear with me. I'm so sorry. Things just haven't gone as planned this morning, which sometimes happens. Apparently I can't spell either. And there we go, there we go. Okay. And I think I've got one more thing to do, and then I can. Great. Okay. So, great, wonderful. Now I've got to find my replay screen so I can talk to everyone. Hello, Miss Bev. Yes, I made it, and actually I have to delete my first one because weird things happen. It only would let me be in a portrait orientation, and portrait orientations don't work for me. So I like to do it in landscape, so that's what we're going to do. And I have a bit of a surprise for you guys today. I got delivery this morning. Let me see if I can delete this. Just more actions. Delete forever. Yes, I understand this is a permanent deletion. So the original one will be gone forever. No one will ever see my my boo-boo. So that's all good. Hey, Sarah, how are you? Great. It was a struggle to locate you tonight. No, Margine, I had issues my end. It's not all you. Not all you. Okay, I'll put you guys back there. I've realised I've got a mark on my shirt. I'm doing well today, and the card that I want to make with you is up there. So without me getting up, I'm going to see if I can just roll over here and grab it down without anything dropping. There we go. There we go. So we are making another card from my team meeting. I'm just going to put this clip over here, and this is the card from my team meeting. So we are going to be using the, if I don't drop it, the Layered Thoughts stamp set. So I got this from On Stage and I made my swaps at On Stage with this, and I'm going to, and Layered Thoughts is upcoming in 5 days. So on the 6th of May, you will be able to order this. And that's from the annual catalogue. This paper is from the upcoming online exclusive. So this is called Celebratory Sips. So we had a lot of fun hand cutting. I did not hand cut at my team meeting. I did cut out the bits I wanted, but today I have hand cutting in my future. So hopefully you guys will sit here and have a chat with me. What's an IMAV, Leslie? Died. It was 15-year-old model, so new one, and I'm still learning. Okay. Oh, your iMac died. Right, I'm with you. There was only one letter wrong there. Geez, that took me a while, Leslie. I'm so sorry. Yes, I do have an iMac up that end of the room, but we rarely use it. More likely use my laptops. One of my laptops does have a terrible crack in the screen, and I'm persevering and still using it. So I actually have 2 laptops, but one isn't correctly configured yet. So I must bully my husband into doing that for me. So I got an order this morning. So when there was free shipping, which was whenever free shipping was. What day was free shipping? Was it the weekend? Yes. So I got my order from that today, which is fairly good because I did order really late in the piece, so they had all their orders to get through. I did a lot of cardstock ordering because the price of cardstock is going up, so I did a whole audit. So literally an audit is standing up and seeing what colors I was low on and ordering that. And I do have a box. I'll grab the box down because when I go through the box, I will be putting the ones that I don't need to refresh yet in my storage box. So I often order a little bit in advance, and especially at the moment when the price of cardstock is going up on the 6th of May. So I do suggest you do that. Now, we are having a double rewards couple of days. So on Saturday is World Scrapbook or National Scrapbook Day. Okay, so that is on the 3rd of May, which is Saturday, and for Friday, which is tomorrow for me, and Saturday, we are doing double Stampin' Rewards. So rather than getting 10% Stampin' Rewards, you're getting 20% Stampin' Rewards. So you can still get a great deal even if you missed out on your free shipping. So your next order, after your cardstock order, you can spend those rewards or you can bank them and save them up for a bigger item if you wish. Hey Kerry, how are you? Oh wow, Martine. Hey Kathy, how are you? Yeah, I ordered in the last couple of hours, Martine. Okay, so I'm going to flip around and I'm actually going to show you what I ordered. So this is just a top-up order for me. I can't remember if there's anything else interesting in there. There is some markers in there, so I can go through that with you. So just give me a second. Okay, that's fine. So after the initial issues with orientation, which I think was the way I set up my live and not actually YouTube's fault. Oops, a days. Sorry, I'm just moving a few things here. Let's pop this in and let's zoom. I think I might, yes, I do need to zoom out, maybe a titch. Hopefully that's good. I'm hoping anyway. Yep, that's good. I am going to turn off the light, get rid of all the shadows that you can see there. See, I'm waving. And I will grab that box on the way back. So I'm hoping that you are not as cold as Bev would be at the moment. I'm assuming it's pretty cold in Canberra because it's pretty cold where I am, Bev. Okay, so that's what we're going to be playing with in just a little bit, but for the moment, let's have a look at what's in Ellen's order. Okay, best bit I love, and normally I would have done this before I see you, but today that has not happened because as I've been trying to, because it's the 1st of May, I have been trying to catch up on some 1st of May admin things. Okay. All those now fit nicely in the bin because they are nice and compressed down. So the first thing I got was a new Mossy Meadow ink pad. My Mossy Meadow ink pad has gone a little funny, so I ordered a new one. So that can go over there with the ink pads. I did buy the In Colour Stampin' Write markers, so I have cloud cover, and I will talk to you about cloud cover in just a second because we know the whys with cloud cover. So I bought some new watercolor paper because this month's swap for my team, I used half a sheet of watercolor paper on each card. So I will be sharing that card later in the month. So that can go straight in my watercolor pouch. I bought Lost Lagoon paper. I bought some silver paper. I realized I did not have any silver paper at all. So I bought that. Oh, I didn't buy as much as what I thought. I'm so sorry, guys. I lined us up so beautifully and then I knocked you. So a lot of the colours that I was running low on are our, that way I think, are our neutrals. So I bought some grey granite, some early espresso, which I've been using a bit recently, and crumb cake. I was alarmingly low on crumb cake. I swore that I had a pack in my box and I don't. So I need to put my crumb cake cardstock about there. How low am I on? I am alarmingly low on my early espresso as well. So that can just go in there for the moment. And I think my grey granite will live and my Lost Lagoon. So I will grab it down. That can go. Sorry, just push the chair up the room. So I will grab down my box of cardstock, which I can only just reach. So, and yes, I have a full sheet of Moody Mauve that is about to retire. I am a bit annoyed at myself, but that's okay. So, my cardstock is in there, and it is away. So, let me now have a bit of a drink of water. So I want to come back to this cloud cover before we start making the card, because we do actually have cloud cover designer series paper in here. And by the way, not all my orders are super exciting. I reckon the vast majority of my orders are just me reordering things that I need, like adhesive, or it's not often a new stamp set because I normally grab those at the start of the catalogue. Okay, I will need my scissors, so I'll probably pop them over here. Okay, so some of you are aware that cloud cover is a bit of an issue. Now these are so painful to open for me. So it's a whole chemistry issue. I'm taking off the backing rather than opening this, but I will keep talking while I struggle with this. So it's a chemistry issue. Basically, cloud cover is all fine. So we have, well, it's not all fine. The actual ink part is all fine. So we have our foam pads. We used to have felt pads, but we've changed over to foam pads, and this is where cloud cover has an issue. So in some of the foam ink pads, cloud cover is reacting with the foam pad and going outside the colour tolerance of Stampin' Up. So we have a very narrow colour tolerance with our cardstocks and our inks, so everything is consistent. And basically there is a chemical reaction between the ink or the re-inker and the foam pad. So our solution for that is the ink is fine in our markers. Now the ink is also totally fine on our blank Stampin' spots, and I should have grabbed those down. Now I don't have access to re-inkers at the moment. Sorry, I shall I think they're in my other box. This is plates and adhesive and a few embellishments and stuff like that. It's in my other box. I have lots of clear boxes. I love being able to see what I have. Okay, I can see them already. So this is where all my overflow Stampin' blends live. I have already replaced my Wink Stella, and I have extra blending brushes. Okay. Oh, there's lots of reaching and stretching here today. I'm having a workout. Okay, so you can buy a set of 5 Stampin' spots. Now these actually have the felt, so these are completely, I don't know if I'm going to be able to open this. Me and Ziploc bags have a very much love-hate relationship. David, can you come open this Ziploc bag for me, please? And I am live. I'm live, but I can't open this Ziploc bag. I'm trying really hard, and there is a chair in the way. You'll just need to pop it across. So you can use your re-inker in one of these Stampin' spots, and the reaction will not happen because it's the felt material, not the foam. Well, thank you. I don't like that it was so easy for you. So this is what a blank Stampin' Spot looks like. So that is the old foam material, the old felt material. So you can ink that up with any re-inker, but especially with our cloud cover, and you will have a working, a little smaller ink pad. So that is what I'm going to do when the catalogue goes live on Tuesday at mid 12:01 a.m. I am definitely going to buy all 5 re-inkers of the new ink colours. Okay, so, but in the meantime, I do have all 5 ink colours in the markers, and it's the same ink in the markers as in the ink pads and the re-inkers, but there is no reaction in the markers. So we have Secret Sea Strawberry Slush Cloud Cover, and Bev, I got the name right. Darling Duckling, lots of us have been calling Secret Sea by many other names, and Timid Tiger. So they are the 5 new ink colours. I now have the markers. I normally don't buy these markers because I just don't find I use them often, but this time, because we are not going to be releasing the cloud cover to customers, that is the solution. The marker, or ink up some of our uninked Stampin' Spots. Who wants to make a card now? Because that was a lot of chitter chattering, but I wanted to show you what I bought, and I wanted to explain about cloud cover. Okay, so so these are my class kits. I just need to add or grab my bits and bobs out of the card kits, and I do have the Lovebirds card to put together as well. Okay, so we're going to be using the layered thought, so I've shown you that. We're also going to be using the Celebratory Zips paper. So this is in the online exclusive that is coming out on the 6th of May. It isn't a part of the annual catalogue. It is separate. So I'm going to grab this very cut up piece of paper, because so you can see we had fun cutting out bits and bobs for our cards. So that is that. So this is the cloud cover paper with that on the back. We also, besides having the little bottles and jugs and cups, and that has a really cute strawberry slush polka dot on the back, we also have larger cups. Okay, so I may use the larger cups on my second card, because I'm going to make 2 with you. Has this fun pattern on the background. Now I have used this Secret Sea, so you can see it's a different pattern dots that comes up really well. Hey Eda. And we have all these garnishes on the back of that. Okay, that's our other pattern with the polka dots. Have these beautiful purple flowers with the green on the back, and this is the cloud cover star. Back to those pieces, we have this multicolour floral. So we have lots of the new in colours in this paper. So this definitely is the Timid Tiger. So I am going to want this one out. I'll just pop that over to the side, and I'm going to put everything else away. So, oh, and of course something just fell on the ground because that's how things work around here. Okay, so let's try and get all of this in without ripping the paper, because that's the goal today. Okay. This piece of paper does not want to go in. And it's not really, no, it's not caught on anything. It just needed a little bit extra persuasion. Okay. So I have used on our Secret C paper, I have used the Spotlight on Nature dies to cut out this circle. Okay, that is the only die cut that is on the page. This is a 2.5 inch strip of the cloud cover stars, and then I have used the layered thoughts for the sentiment, and we all chose different coloured bottle and jug and drinks. So we customized the card base and our ink colors to matching our glasses and our bottles. So I have 3 little pieces here that I should have got someone to cut during the team meeting, but I did not. I don't even think, no, I did not even cut that. So we're going to do a little hand cutting, and then for the second card I'm going to use the bigger print. So just bear with me while I do this now. I'm sure you want to have a look. I've gone with a pink theme rather than a purple theme, and I have the cloud cover bottle. To help me, I am not going to use my paper snips, but they are fantastic hand cutting scissors. Sorry, I just wanted to see if I could fix that a little, but that will do. Okay, unlock these. I think I've cut them fairly close, so we shouldn't be too shabby, but are they going to be perfect? No way. Louisa, are you okay? I don't know whether she was moving on a bit or she wanted to come in. If she wanted to come in, she would have trotted her way in and under my desk. Because I'm going to have lots of little bits of paper. Of course, I had that final snip there ready to go, but my scissors moved. Fun times. Fun times. Thank you guys all for joining me. I appreciate that after my little technological issue to start with earlier. Normally I set this live up the night before, but last night, well, I didn't for some reason, and there was no good reason. That's right, I went to bed early. I was super tired. And yeah, no, I just went to bed early. Okay. Just need, I won't round that corner because that's really badly cut, but anyway, I won't round the corner on this corner because I will definitely be exhale and then try and start again. Maybe stop talking as well. It may help. I don't know how, but it may help. Oops, it's not a piece of rubbish. We do actually want to keep it. And this looks like the perfect mojito, like a strawberry mojito with the lime and the mint at the top. Mojitos are right down my alley. I am a bit of a gin, white rum girl, depending on what they use to make them. Scissors down, move hand. So we're going to do some wiggle waggles across the top here, just to make it look great. Move my fingers closer to support that paper. There we go. Hands are not playing today. I'm glad I kind of cut these close because they are so close on the piece of paper. So close. Okay. I reckon if I could have a cocktail every night, I would, but I probably would be the very worst for wear for having a cocktail every night, but they always taste so good. Okay, there's that one. This one is mostly straight lines. I've already done one side, and let's do the other side. I don't know what mocktail or cocktail this would be with a cherry in it, but this is the perfect card for any of my girlfriends to say, let's catch up and have a drink. So I'm sure none of them would say no. I did actually catch up with a friend this week. Her and I got very wet going out for dinner on Tuesday night. She said, we are not cancelling. I will hold an umbrella for you. So I went, yay. And we just had burgers. Nothing exciting. But the company was so wonderful. And it was like a really early dinner too. So I got home with plenty of time to watch MasterChef. So MasterChef Australia has started for a new season here in Australia, and it's back to win. I don't know if you guys have all these different MasterChef seasons in America, but we have the back to win season, so people who have never won MasterChef have come back to see if they can win. And one of the ladies has come second twice, and she is so amazing. She can just never make it past the last hurdle. So I think I'm even thinking I might go orange and use some of the Timid Tiger. So I've just grabbed my big scissors here just to do a bit of a rough cut. I'm just trying not to cut off any of these cups' other garnishes, because I'm assuming I may want to use those in another card, because this one looks like the perfect lime mojito, or could be a mocktail, because sometimes if I'm driving I just want a pretty drink, and I'll drink pretty mojitos, pretty mocktails, and no one will ever know that I'm drinking a mocktail, because they look just as pretty. Okay, these are so much easier to cut, but that's okay. Okay, so we will be done with these very soon. Then I'm going to look at what colours I might like to use for my sentiment and card bases, because everyone's card was a little different, which was really fun to play with. So you can see this one is just going to go on there, probably hang off the top a bit, and you can just do something a bit different with the same layout. Okay, so I haven't looked at Timid Tiger pairings yet, but yeah, with these ones I think I might go Pretty in Pink and Strawberry Slush. They are the perfect pairing, as we found out on Tuesday. So tell me in the comments, are you a mocktail girl or are you a cocktail kind of person? Or do you just like to drink beer? That is not bad either. Or a glass of wine. I think I know a couple of responses from a couple of people, but let's see if I am right or not. And around the orange, which is definitely Timid Tiger. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, done. Hand cutting done. That did not take me too long, thankfully. Oh, you're a pina colada, Shaz. Yes, nothing wrong with the pina colada. Oh, that's okay, Sue. Don't worry about it. Oh, yes, Bev, a glass of white wine. Are you partial to which white wine, Bev? I mostly drink water, so you know that really is my drink of choice. Okay, so let's get out these. So the thinking fits on this strip of paper that I pre-prepared. So these pieces of paper are slightly narrower than the original card I did because I had scraps that worked. Oh, a Sauv Blanc. Oh, there you go. All of the above depending on your mood. Margine, I love it. I'm not a wine girl. Wine and I are actually not friends. The preservative in wine does not sit well with me. I'm not a white wine drinker. I am definitely a red wine drinker. But yeah, the preservatives in the red wine make me incredibly flushed and I get drunk like really quick. It's a bit silly actually. But yes, so I have Pretty in Pink and I'm going to grab my Strawberry Slush. So I'm going to do the thinking in Pretty in Pink and then the of you across it in Strawberry Slush. A cocktail party. Oh, that is so much fun, Sarah. Okay, you're a tea drinker or water. I like that, Sue. Yeah, at work I'll have a cup of lemon and ginger tea to start my day, except for Monday. We boiled the kettle like 5 times and we never got our cups of tea. And kind of as I was leaving at 3 or 4 o'clock, she said, should we try for a cup of tea? I said, no, the urge is gone. The urge had gone by that stage. So I'm just doing a test stamp. That's looking wonderful. So let's ink this up again with the Strawberry Slush. Oh, I'm sure it would have been. Oh, you love ginger tea, Leslie. Well, you and I could definitely have and enjoy a cup of tea together, although I'm not sure I think I've drunk all my tea bags that are at work, so I may need to take some new ones in for next week. Okay, so there's my thinking. It does not have to be perfect because of the way the font is. It's not actually totally straight. Now, I'm going to be using a few of these. So what I do often when I'm using a few is bring out my super duper big block, because I'm using the same smaller blocks, and I just whack it on there so then I can clean them all together later. I think I will use the thank for the other card. Oh, no, I don't know. Love might look good. No, I think I will use the thinking. So there we go. Let's just whack this back on, because I like that thinking of you can be used for a multitude. Where is my U stamp though? So I have of, but I don't have the U. How bizarre. I don't like it when I'm missing a stamp, and I very rarely am missing a stamp. Okay, let's move on with the strawberry slush. I will actually have a look around, and I will check the video to see if it was missing when I opened the case. I quite like the font as well, Shaz. I wasn't sure about it to start with, honestly, but it has definitely grown on me. Now, I did get a big bit of ink on that edge. I am going to check all around me, because I'm not going to be able to pop these on, and then I was going to put the U at the end. So I can do the thinking of, I'm not going to be able to finish these. I don't even think I opened the stamp set until I I found it. It was sitting on my pants. All good, found it. No one's stress. Whew. I do not like losing stamps, and I have a feeling this one got used quite a bit, and it has lost a bit of its stick. So thinking of you, perfect. Love that. Love that. So I've got my 3 stamps here. I will clean them off in just a second. So I've got that. Close this ink pad, and let's I do Timid Tiger and Darling Duckling? Do we think that will work together really well? I definitely am saying a big yes to, oh, do you know what might work really, really well is Timid Tiger and Peach Pie. Now that is a really, really pretty combination. So this is a current in color. Yes, a current in color. And this is a brand new in color. I think that's a perfect pairing. So the thinking in Peach Pie and the timid for the of you. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's clean these stamps and not lose any of them this time, okay? I'm saying that to myself, obviously. If you were my stamp chamois, you would be hiding right here. Okay. Now, if any of you want to have a cocktail night, happy to bring a bottle. I know Lavender likes making a cocktail. I know we've got a bottle of limoncello, so she likes experimenting, and she makes a really nice limoncello cocktail. I often get one of those, but sometimes I'm just not in the mood and I say no thank you. Okay, just put my hand over it to get nice and dry, and then I will have to work out if I want to go Timber Tiger or Peach Pie for my card base. These are all things that we are thinking of. Okay, so this is the Peach Pie. Good, that was just a piece of fluff on there. So thinking is actually a smaller in size to the thank. The thank is actually quite big, but the thinking has just been condensed. So this is a very good starter stamp set. If you love the font, it's great because you can do lots of different events or reasons to make a card all in one stamp set. So I like it when I have lots of different elements. There's the U, here's the of. Quite often, if I had have found the U to start off with, I would have stamped it exactly like that, so then I can get the sizing the way I would like it. Now I'm going to show you how I give back the stick on this, and then we're just going to assemble our cards. So these are a bit easy because I've kind of got everything cut and ready to go because these were class cards. Good afternoon, Rosemary. How are you? Okay, so pop that over there, pop this here. So I'm going to clean the front, and then because I know it's not sticking well because it fell off, I am just going to take this to, wrong way, this way, to my stamp chamois and give the back of it a bit of a clean. The other thing that is also really good is soap and water. So I'm going to let that dry there. Hopefully I've taken off some of the fluff and dust that is stopping it from sticking as well or clinging as well. So I'm lazy and I do that. Let's look at some cardstock colors. Okay, so I know the Secret Sea and the cloud cover are going to work for anything that I choose. Just going to go this way just a titch. No, bad. Baby, back this way and a touch that way. Yes, lines are straight again. Thank you very much. I am not too bad, thank you, Rosemary. We have had a lost stamp, but we have found said lost stamp, so life is much better. Timid Tiger. I think I might go for Peach Pie, but we're going to give Timid Tiger a red hot go. Okay, so that is Timid Tiger. That is pretty strong. So let's, if I can, I'm trying to grab out my peach pie. So you can have a look the difference between the peach pie and the Timid Tiger. And I think the peach pie might just let everything on here sing a little better rather than the Timid Tiger taking over. I think that's a much better colour mix. And this really pops really nicely off it, but this one just blends nicely. So we can have those two together with that underneath, and I think that just works perfectly. Okay, so let's bring in our second one, and we're either going to use Strawberry Slush or Pretty in Pink. No one used Strawberry Slush in my team meeting. They all pretty much went Pretty in Pink. Oopsie-days. There we go. So I know I have a Pretty in Pink here already. Okay, and I know it looks really good, but I actually think the Strawberry Slush is the one I want to go with. I'm losing pieces of paper everywhere. Right. Oh, my dear word. Okay. I found it. I'm grabbing it. I really need to sort out my new papers at the moment. So you all saw the Pretty in Pink, and let's look at the Strawberry Slush. And tell me which one. This one, totally up to you guys. And then obviously these are going to be on the Secret Sea piece, because they kind of blend in. That's kind of why I think I was going. And this does actually appear pinker on the screen. It does appear a little redder. But yes, tell me which one you think. Oh, do I have? Yes. I thought I had stuff on my cardstock because I had stuff on my screen instead. Okay, so while you guys in the comments tell me, I am going to get, oh, this card piece is already prepared. Woohoo! Right, let's get this going. My bone folder's rolling away on me. Pretty in Pink, says Kathy. Okay, I'll see what everyone else says. I should have done a poll, but alas, I did not do a poll today. Sorry. Oh, Bev is Pretty in Pink. Okay. So these pieces are cut at 6 inches, which is a little long for our piece, but it is actually going to be, I just find it easier cutting it at 6 inches, and then we have the exact sized piece. So you can see here that the cloud cover actually looks really, really good on this. Okay, and I'm roughly getting it in the middle, like, you know, we are not perfect. Okay, overwhelming response with Pretty in Pink. Okay, there wasn't even one Strawberry Slush. So on this card, on the original, if I can grab it, here we go. Let's not lose our bitty bits. I think I have. I am missing a bottle at the moment, which I'm sure is somewhere. I will find it. It's all good. Okay, that can just go up. The bottle's over here. There we go. it wants to go on this card apparently. So I have dimensionals on the circle, I have dimensionals on the sentiment, and I did pop up the glasses. Okay, so I'm going to pop this down first and work out where we want things to go. So dimensionals just give this card a bit more of a pop. So I can't do dimensionals and my fingers splint, unfortunately. It never ever works. Thank you so much for your opinions, guys. I do value what you see and what you think. Okay, so 1, 2. And do you like how well this the peach pie and the timid tiger go together? I was actually really surprised how well they went together. They're like that perfect pairing. Okay, that can go over there. This can come over here. Take that off. Put this in my hand correctly. Please come off. Thank you. Okay, so because this has the dots on it, I don't want to like put it on an angle. I either want to go up and down or I want to go side to side. And on this one, I want to go side to side because the items that we are using are long and tall. So I want something going vertical so I can have those pieces going horizontal. So I think I am going to stick this one down and pop this one up. So it's nice to have some pieces that aren't dimensional because it does, whilst using the dimensionals and dimension adds interest, it's also nice to not have everything popped up. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that one there just like that. Pop some dimensionals on this one. So would you have paired these two patterns with all the colours that I've used? Because the girls in my team meeting on the weekend went, I wouldn't have necessarily put all of this together, which I like. Because I was showing them that these blues do go with everything, and probably because the cloud cover is a grey blue, so leans it more to a neutral, and the Secret Sea is quite dark, so it also lends itself to being more of a neutral than actually being a true blue, like something like Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so I'm going to pop this one here, and I can see how bodgy all my cutting is, but that's fine. Okay, and I just want to put dimensionals kind of on the lower side. So, and I think I'm going to tuck that under. Yeah, I really like tucking that under. Great, awesome. Kind of the try before you buy. Now, I keep on forgetting to buy the new in colour embellishments. So I'm going to use peach pie embellishments on this one. And I'll probably use the same embellishments on our Pretty in Pink card as well. You girls have suddenly gone a whole lot of quiet. Hopefully we're all still live and everything's going okay. And maybe you're busy having lunch like Bev, although I think it's a little late for Bev's lunch. I haven't had lunch yet either. Okay, 3 3 and 4. Everything's going in my little bin today because I started one. Okay, now I'm going to flip the card upside down because it's going to be easier to push this into place than it is to, I know, always find this is a little easier. Okay, I am really happy with that. I'm going to snip this edge off. That's fine, Sue. All good. Hopefully it's some arbitrary task that you really don't have to have heavy concentration on. Okay, I'm going to embellish both of the cards at the same time. So we're going to flip over to our Pretty in Pink. And I don't think, I know this is like way too wide. Yeah, look at that. That's 2 centimeters way too wide. There we go. And then we just want to score in the middle. Done. Close and away. Oh my God. Yes. Use that whole time wisely. Are you an accountant? Now I'm wondering why you're on hold to the ATO. Someone didn't get their tax done. I got my tax done in time. Oh, working from home? Even better. Love that. Yeah, because our tax returns done with accountants or tax agents, which is me, they were due in a close of business yesterday. I got mine done like 2 weeks ago. Oops. But it's done. And the money's in the bank. And the tax office aren't unhappy with me. So all is right with the world. Just a little bit naughty. And you're never late until you start getting reminder notices. 3 reminder notices, I think, is what a friend said to me. Okay, so this cloud cover pops really well with the Pretty in Pink. Just let me get that glue off there. So we're going to do dimensionals again. Close those big scissors. Fair enough, Sue. Fair enough. Good work. See, you're not late either. You're right on time. Yeah, we never get it done before October, which is when, if you do it yourself, which is your cutoff. I know in America you guys have weird tax times. I don't know. Because ours, like the end of the financial year finishes on 30th of June, and then most people have until the 30th of October to do their return, unless you have a tax agent and use a tax agent. So this one I'm going to cut off more because our bottles are smaller. So this one, you don't see as much of that secret C, but this one you see more of, which will be the same. So I actually push that sentiment up further to cover it up. Okay, the things we talk about on our lives, guys, always varied. Sometimes not fun, but always varied. Okay. And these need to go right at the bottom. So then I can push this as far up as I can. Good afternoon, Miss Anne. How are you? Are you all packed for your scrapbook day on Saturday, Anne? Or is that tomorrow's job? Okay. I don't know why I need this upside down, but I feel I need this upside down. Okay. That's pretty good. And then I am going to probably, it's just a shame you can see a few of the garnishes there, but that's fine. So I wanted to cover up that square edge, and I need my mini dimensionals now. Ah, very nice, Bev. Nice to have one in the family. And hopefully the exchange of things just includes time together, or maybe a bit of baby. Well, they're not babies, but you know what I mean. A little bit of childcare. Hang on 1 second. I want to get straight edges. There we go. I'm going to put dimensionals on all of these at the one time. Oh no. Oh, I didn't want to put dimensionals on that one. That's okay. We'll have the one in the middle flat. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a handmade card. Oh, 7 and raining. Oh, it was 15 when I got out of the car at the chiropractor this morning. Yeah. And it's not now, but it has been a bit windy. But the wind has stopped. It has rained, but now it's full sunshine again. So who knows what's happening at the moment out there, because I certainly don't. Now, this one has to go over that one because of the bodgy corner, and then the flat one will just go at the end, and it will look great. It doesn't really matter what order they go in. There we go. So just a little bit over. There we go. And then this one will just slide under there. Okay, so I am going to play it smart, and I am going to put the little dobs of glue on the project because I know exactly where it's going, so I can just pop it on there and then slide it under just like so. Okay, so that was the card we were kind of following. We just need to embellish now. So I think in my little box of tricks over here, I do have some. These are petal pink, but they do actually throw quite orange. But the ones I actually want to use, these are the In Color Shimmer Gems. So these, I think, correct me if you think I'm wrong, I think these will become online exclusives because they're not on the last chance list currently. So I think these will stay. It's just they won't be in the annual catalogue, but I think they will be available. So I've already used all of the Petunia pop-ons, which is why I have a brand new packet in there. Oops a days. So I'm thinking just putting one down there and then two up here. Seriously, where did that pop off to? Over here, I can see it. These are not playing well. They are well stuck. That's the problem. But it's not a bad problem to have. It just is a problem. Okay, and this one up here. And that is just a few little shimmery bits. I need to take the top off here. Okay. Right, done. So that is the one you guys chose in the Pretty in Pink. And then we have our Peach Pie and our Timid Tiger. Almost feel like going every time I say that, but I don't think so. So I am grabbing Peach Pie because, as I said earlier, I don't have any Timid Tiger. So we're just going with what we have. I don't know. I almost want to put one in here. So just using 3 works really well with this size of sentiment because we've used the longer sentiment. Oh, it did not want to come off. There we go. I like that. So they are our cards. I did give you guys a whole lot of information at the start. We spoke about cloud cover and ways we will be able to use cloud cover ink in the new catalogue. So I will definitely be using the re-inker, and I will be using it on our where are they? I don't even know where they are. I cannot see them on my desk, but I know they are here somewhere. Aha, I found them. Just need to put my hand on them. So using the uninked Stampin' spots so it doesn't cause a reaction with the ink like it does on the foam pads. So that was found to be the issue, is a chemical reaction on some of them. So because it's some of them, they're not going to be producing the full-size ink pad. So you also will have to buy your new in-colour ink pads individually. There will not be a bundle because we're not selling the cloud cover to customers. Thank you. I know, it just makes such a great statement. Actually, look, that doesn't move now. My wiping over the back with the chamois worked really well. Well, you can see I have loved this. I've used the thinking more than what that shows you, but I have been using a lighter ink. Is that closed now? No. There we go. It's closed now. So we used... So this is using the Celebratory Sips Designer Series paper. So we use the cloud cover, the Secret Sea, and then the glasses in there. So this is using Peach Pie and Timid Tiger to match our cocktail / mocktails. Oh my God, that one is, that thinking of you is not on straight at all, but that's fine. This one we used Pretty in Pink and strawberry slush. So I've used lots of in colours today, and I just used these smaller bottles for the focal point. Once again on Secret Sea and Cloud Cover Designer Series paper, all from Celebratory Sips. I cut those circles using the Spotlight on Nature dies, and this was my original. So for this one I used Berry Burst and Blackberry Bliss, and I used a Blackberry Bliss card. So, and then the purple shimmer gems as well. So same supplies, 3 different colorways. So what's your favorite? I'd love to know. Love to know your favorite. This one isn't stuck on straight either. Apparently I don't like sticking things on straight today. So next Tuesday I will be back here on YouTube because it is new catalogue day next Tuesday, and also I don't want you to forget that we have double rewards day tomorrow and Saturday. I will be sending out a newsletter about this. I'll also be posting something on my social media, so on Facebook and Instagram as well. So make sure you follow me there for the very quick ones. Oh, you're loving the pretty and pink one. See, I think I'm loving the peach pie one. Oh, how interesting. So don't forget, the designer series paper that I've used is an online exclusive which is available on the 6th of May. This stamp set is out of the annual catalogue, which also goes live on the 6th of May. If you need any help with anything, please don't hesitate to reach out. That's what I'm here for, to help. And I hope you guys have a lovely crafty weekend. I think I've got a vote this weekend. I think I need to go appliance shopping this weekend. So I've got a busy one. But I look forward to showing you the brand new catalogue and the new online exclusives on Tuesday. Thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you next time. Bye.